Hello and welcome. I'm Gek, and this is CCFN 78, Server 1. And I am here with...
DeathWisher from OMBD. I'm really happy to be here, and it's going to be an awesome game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are playing Kokan Valley, Assault and Secure version 2 with Nest, Petrol Station, District Center, Depot, and Stonebed. Insurgent versus Russia. And on the Insurgent side, we have the Green Fellas led by Sidukin and FireStorm led by East Poppy Farm Reaper and another sort of a reserved squad that was sort of that just the thing that happened. So it's led by FireStorm 4 and 4 squared, which is 4. And then Old Men Bring Death, EOS. So, and on the other side, we have Mumblerines and Brazilian Fury, as well as 303rd and Squad Ops. I can't currently see who's leading that. Do you want to enlighten me? No, actually, now I can, because the match has started. So it's Nordic for Mumblerines, and Southland for Brazilian Fury, Banshee for 303rd, and Digit for Ops.
Yeah, so, Digit. Yeah. Legend.
Yeah, absolutely legend. He used to be a part of BVAR, was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think so.
So right now we have started, and let's look at our map and see if insurgents are rushing. And it absolutely looks like they are by the marks on the map and everything. It really does look like it. Let's just go to Petrol for now. Look, that's probably where the first little engagement's going to happen. And then ammo
they're
depot
rushing.
Second. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get down here. So it is FireStorm pushing in with a Logi, I believe. And they're probably going to try and get there and drop that FOB as fast as they can. And Mumblerines from the south here coming in with a truck full of people.
It's going to be a Clash of Clans instantly.
Absolutely. Absolutely, but I think Mumblerines are going to be in position first. They're now jumping out in a heap, and there they go. And they're definitely going to be in here first, and I think... Yeah. Now FireStorm coming in with a few more guys in a standard technical, but Mumblerines are really, really in position here, and they're rushing the whole compound right now. Grenade hitting nothing.
This is typical Mumblerines. They're really tactical and aggressive. They're spreading out instantly.
Yeah.
They're always dangerous.
Absolutely. And right now, Mumblerines have lost 2, and Ops coming in behind them. Mumblerines have lost 2, and there's really only FireStorm's blue left, and he is in trouble here. But he's right now not being shot at. They're shooting at the bodies. Shield's going down. Oh, blue now being spotted by Beginner here. Let's just quickly look at the map. No other rush going on here.
No.
But the fact the petrol station was just denied like this. Oh, and a grenade. Blue goes down. This rush is over. Did they have time to... They did have time to drop an FOB, so they have sort of lost those 20 tickets as well as... Yeah, where is that FOB?
Mumblerines are looking for a FOB.
Yeah, the problem is I don't see the FOB. I think there's some buggy stuff going on right here because there is an FOB on the map. It is absolutely there, but it is invisible to... yeah, it's just bugged out. I don't know what happened.
Strange.
Yeah, they might have parked the car on top of the FOB. I don't know if that's even possible. But there's just no FOB here. And I mean, they could take it out with proximity, but you can't even hear it. So how would you know there's an FOB there? You can't see it, you can't hear it. Might as well not be. But I bet there's you can see the sort of radius and build things there.
Yeah,
and you can supply
I've seen
it.
that before.
I have never seen it either, and it is absolutely not cool. But we're just gonna have to live with it right now and just see how it develops. All right, so here we go. OMBD now pushing towards District Center. and a lot of, and this is obviously an asymmetrical map where you have 5 flags, I believe. Yes, 5 flags. So there is a sort of a fulcrum, a pivot point in the center, where if you hold that flag, you have the enemy bleeding tickets. It's only 1 ticket per minute, but it's more than nothing. And right now we have FireStorm there, OMBD heading in with an MTLB here, 50 caliber MTLB, which will, well, it'll be better than nothing. They're not great, those 50 caliber MTLBs, but they're not terrible.
They have a lot of people there at the village, but Mumblerines and Brazilian Fury setting up an attack.
Yeah, Mumblerines just pushing on. They were just there to sort of go through, I guess, go through petrol, make sure that rush didn't happen, and that was absolutely successful. And now they're pushing up. They still don't have any sort of fob. They only have their rally points, which I guess is fine, and they have been spotted. They have killed a guy down there, so FireStorm and the green fellas absolutely know how close they are. Baby Jesus going down already to Nordic. And yeah, but it's looking like, for right now at least, Insurgents will capture. And why can't I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so
the Russians are pushing it slowly from the south now.
Yeah.
It's really tactical.
Absolutely, but I mean, another thing here is they were sort of given the south by the militia, or by the insurgent side, and not pushing that far south and just giving them these compounds to hide in is like giving them a head start. Von Fluxen here, nearly killing E-Dog. E-Dog's gonna bleed out, most definitely. There he goes. And Dwarf shoots a rocket at close range. Doesn't work out for him there. Less than 10 meters, and it will not explode.
And I have to say, Von Fluxen is a real killer. He's a legend.
Absolutely. He does shoot with the best of them.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch him play in action.
Yeah, and he is all alone in the center here. Shields now coming to support. Gets Nadog. Shields gets Dwarf Hurler. And they are now well established on the south side. Still only Shields now in the flag. So this is definitely going to be an insurgent flag. But I've said this a bunch of times, where it's not always an advantage to capture a flag first. Because well, if you capture it first and then lose it instantly after, you lose tickets. Well, yeah, because you don't gain tickets from capturing from a neutral state. However, you do lose tickets when you lose it after that. So it's like, they got the flag, that's all right. But if Mumblerines just come in here and sweep them out, then they might as well not have got it. They might as well just have left it for the Mumblerines to capture and then captured it from them later, possibly. But
it looks like OMBD has got the west flank.
Absolutely.
District.
Yeah, and we do have Brazilian Fury coming in that way. Badash, Anderson, and they have had contact already, but that looks like maybe FireStorm's Thane clashed with someone from Brazilian Fury, and they are shooting out across the free field here. Dude, what the hell? Dude, I'm just calling you dude. Dude, they're killed by Badash. And right now, Mumblerines really coming in strong from the south. Wow, clearing out a lot of this. They're now halfway inside the cap zone.
Wow. Now they're pushing.
Yeah, now they are definitely pushing, making their presence known. Baby Jesus here going up against Nordic and Moldy, but getting flanked here by Deceptus. However, Deceptus getting flanked himself by Blue, getting killed. However, Baby Jesus not going to last very long. Gets Nordic, though. But gets killed. And right now, oh, they're building up the hab. So now Insurgent side have a hab, and there's going to be huge influx of guys from here. And OMBD under heavy pressure from BRF. And
this is
BRF,
all about the district right now.
Yeah, absolutely, all about district. There's really nothing else happening. I do see the Russian side are building, or at least getting into position to build some things. Oh no, never mind. There we go. Perseus and Ada losing the MTLB, the 50 cal MTLB, to a BTR right here on the east side of District Center, or sort of between District and Depot. And I think Russians are trying to build an FOB there, because it's perfectly positioned then between District Center and Depot. Wow, and Mumblerines already finding the FOB and the Hab Moldy on the roof here. How do you get up there? And still not spotted. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, the fact that Mumblerines now know the Hab is there is bad news bears for the insurgent side. Now...
Yeah, that's really bad news.
Yeah, and now they have an FOB on the south side. It's been supplied, so their Hab is going to come up very, very soon. It's Brazilian Fury most likely dropping this Hab very soon. And
look at the western flank. That's going to be really dangerous. I don't know what they're doing right now. Yeah, now they're moving in, I think.
oh, yeah. They could be. Yeah, it's 303rd Tiger Battalion, and no FOB dropped. But then again, on Depot, there is sort of a defensive FOB, as well as Stonebench has a defensive FOB for the insurgent side. So it's going to be a hard fight unless they really get caught on the back foot and can't stabilize again. But now this Hab for the insurgent side just spewing out troops here. And with Mumblerines nearly all taken out, it is Brazilian Fury now here to withstand this counterattack coming in now. And 303rd still holding, but now Eklund and Festus from OMBD coming in with a vehicle. And, oh, it's a bike.
It's a bike.
Yeah, it's a bike. They're LATs, guaranteed. Let's see. There's a hat kit, right? There is no, yeah, there is, but it is FireStorm's Chewy Muse. And I don't think he is anywhere near this place. But these guys are definitely lats and hunting for that BTR.
Yeah, they sure are.
And
but this is a really dangerous situation, because they're defending in the middle of District, and they're getting attacked very soon from both west, east, and south.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to defend.
Absolutely, and ops as well, flanking from way east, and now in the compound northeast of District Center. And they have quite a few guys up here, and I think they might be looking for the FOB or something. I mean, it's quite a common FOB location,
Yeah.
but this time it is very close by instead. And right now, I mean, it's a bit of a stalemate, I would say, where BRF and now supplemented with a little bit of Von Fluxen in here. And Beginner. So...
And the OMBD are trying to push out west.
Yeah. And
well,
this BTR, what happened to it? The BTR is done. Yeah, they got the BTR there. So I think mission complete for the guys pushing out here. But I feel like, yeah, now District is being capped by the Russian side. So Russian side's now contesting the flag. I believe it's stopped again. But it is a very close fight. And they really need whatever they can get over there. And let's just quickly, I see someone over there. So OMBD also have a guy back on ammo just to make sure that FOB is safe and everything's okay. So yeah, I mean, they're pretty well secured, but District Center still in trouble. And while that fight's going on, let's have a look at the tickets and the map. So right now, it is basically, I would say insurgents are still on top, considering they're holding that flag. It is very, very precarious so far. And while all this is happening, FireStorm also are attacking Petrol Station here from the south.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. So they are sort of keeping up the pressure, and that is extremely important considering, like, if you don't, then all squads will be attacking. So it is squad ops on defense there. That Shifty FOB is still up there in the north side. And I think maybe it might be a bug because they had an FOB dropped on... No, they took out... Okay, so this attack by FireStorm... Actually, I'm just going to get to this right now. This attack from FireStorm actually took out the FOB for the Russian side. So they no longer have supplies... They no longer have supplies here on the south side. Extreme B as well joining in. Good to see it. However, Digit now squad leading for squad ops here in a beautiful flank. And is just destroying this advance. Oh, it gets taken out.
He really stopped all the advance.
Absolutely, and it's not only about getting those kills, it's about slowing it down, especially now that they've gotten your FOB, and I assume their HAB as well. You want to slow it down so you can regroup, maybe drop that rally point. Digit, however...
I have to say that Ops really did a good job falling back to Petrol very fast.
Absolutely.
So now they stopped the attack. Almost anyway.
Yeah, it might have been as easy as them getting wiped up north there, so they had to spawn back here. However, let's quickly look at the scores because this is still developing, and yeah, and this is still developing. So let's see here. We've got 368 to 458. So insurgents are up almost 90 tickets, exactly 90 tickets, and the kills are 75 to 46. So close to a 2-to-1 kill advantage for the Russians. Not quite, but almost. And I have forgotten to make a squad. Let's do that now. Bam.
Oh, 3 or 3rd are coming in from northwest. I mean.
Oh yeah, okay. And this could be devastating, especially considering how localized the insurgents are right now. They are extremely close on their FOB. They're only in that tiny little part, and that's sort of a precursor to just losing it entirely. Yeah, 303rd coming in. They are taking fire from Festus here on the east side, though. Metalman and Fire Potato taking a few pot shots. But yeah, this is
really dangerous. Everybody's stacked up in the middle.
Absolutely, and it's not only about the grenades, but it's about, like, not all of these people can shoot back, but they can be shot at, a lot of them.
Now it's about reacting instead of acting.
Absolutely, and this flag is most definitely...
Since we got taken off Petrol, we're going to help you at District.
Yeah, and they absolutely... Okay, so now the guys attacking Petrol Station now coming in to support from the south, and that's going to be absolutely crucial. But they have to be here very, very fast because these guys are dying like flies right now. However, Insurgent side have defended District Center. But this is not looking great. And look at all these bodies. There's so many blue bodies right here.
It really is.
And GL is being constantly shot at this HAB here from the roof. Is it Deceptus? It is Deceptus shooting those GLs just over the wall, hitting this blanket right here. And let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 insurgents. We got something like 5 insurgents alive on flag right here. And that's not going to be enough. And especially with Deceptus just so patient with those GLs as well. He should be, now he's out of ammo, but it's not a long walk for him, I think.
A well-placed GL is devastating.
Yeah, and it's not a long walk. He's already ammoed up and ready to get back into position there.
Oh.
Yeah. But The green fella's coming in from the north.
Squad 1, can you attack them
And now
toward the western
FireStorm,
side? We'll spawn in
at
on
least
the
Thane
district.
coming in from the south. Yeah. I don't know how long this is going to hold. It's really, really sketchy, and Russian side are capping again.
And
And
the Sasius is down as well.
the what is down? Deceptus?
The Sasius.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's down, no more GLs. That's going to give him a little bit of breathing room to spawn in. But,
South here.
oh, Shields now throwing a grenade over. Anderson and Perseus looking like they might go. Nope, both surviving.
Wall south here.
But again, super duper localized and hardly any left alive. TGF coming in from the north now could save it. But they really need to get out of this compound and push back. And Thane coming in alone from the south side here, really, really helping out. Oh, and wait. Closer to Petrol. What went down there?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's a
See it.
truck. It was a truck full of Brazilian Fury right there. I mean, tickets are tickets, especially when you're being hit this hard. You want to slow them down as much as possible.
Exactly.
Transport truck that was heading towards district.
All right,
Have
so
marked, have is marked active.
all right, so
We have
it's
enemies
looking
in the compound
just-
across the fields. I don't know
just
what
from
they're doing,
experience,
but
it's
they're hanging
looking a
out.
lot better now on district for the insurgent side, just because they're a lot more spread out. And they're taking out all of these flanks. There's fewer flanks now. 303rd having to respawn back on the northwest side and come in again. But it's going to give breathing room. However, Mumblerines now coming in towards the FOB and the HAB.
Squad 3.
Very, very close. Actually, no, there's a wall there. I didn't.
Oh, Nova came in there.
Oh, did he?
Really slaughtered.
I think they're leaving
That was
it,
a
so,
nice move.
It blocks our other fobs
All
going
right,
here.
but once again, insurgents defending district center, and all of this time is basically time
Yeah, we've
that
got, like,
the Russian side are
2
losing
on
tickets.
compound where I just got knocked out.
But it is extremely precarious. Von Fluxen now trying to flank around and get to this FOB. And he's now on the roof here. He could do a lot of damage. Throws a grenade. Kills no one. Gets it almost inside the HAB, but just barely misses. Deceptus going down on the outside. And this is, yeah, once again, looking tricky here. No one's really... I mean, they're trying, obviously, to exit this FOB or HAB compound, but they're just dying on the way there. And 303rd taking heavy casualties on their way in, which is great news for the
Yeah,
insurgents.
try to get up behind them if you can. And on your way, if you can
And
drop
Nordic
bombs.
coming in now as well. They really, really want to get this HAB down. Nordic in a great position to kill anyone on this HAB.
Because currently our spawns are...
And Von Fluxen now on the roof. Kills Ade
Bodies here.
and gets killed by Edog or E-Dog. Yeah, God knows.
It's
But-
a really tough situation when you have to react instead of act because they can't even breathe. They just want to survive.
Absolutely, and you can't really organize a defense in one compound.
No.
It doesn't work that way, especially with
No.
all these roof. Now shields inside the HAB.
Yeah,
And this, I think, is the end for District Center.
it must be.
With that, like I've seen it switch tougher than this, but right now there's so many guys alive, so close to the FOB, and you notice a lot of these guys are just standing in this room, and I think that's enough to get this FOB in the red, and make it so it's unspawnable. I think that's why no one's spawning, and that's why it's sort of falling right now, and yeah, and I believe it's too late already. I think this FOB is going to go down any moment. There we go.
They have to think about pulling back now.
Yeah. I mean, they have to think about pulling back. They have to think about maybe organizing an attack from a different angle because this is just terrible. I mean, they're attacking from the north, but they're also getting attacked from the northeast. And it's just, they have too much contact, too many directions right now.
Yeah.
District, we got a fob down. I can immediately spawn.
And now neutralizing district center for the Russian side. Let's quickly have a look at the tickets. It's 364 for insurgents and 300 for the Russian side. So they have equalized by about 30 tickets since last we checked. And if they capture this flag, it's going to be even more. They will gain a few tickets and the enemy will lose a few. I think it's you lose 30 and you gain 15. So that's
exactly. And OMBD are trying to attack from the north still.
Yep.
Yeah,
And they're trying to
giving up
push in.
early.
Absolutely. And it's, I mean, it's definitely going to help. Yeah, it's definitely going to help, and especially if they pause this cap. The longer they do that, the better. But it's like the tricky part here is you're attacking them only from the north, and you really wanna get at them from multiple directions. And they have something developing on the east side, but it's not really there yet. Oh, rocket
Looks like
techie.
they're trying to stop the cap. At the same time, they're sending a logic from Maine to set up a new fob, probably, in the north.
Yeah. Ooh, but Thane now, having found the FOB for the Russian side on the south, this could be crucial. If you stop their supplies right now, that could be devastating. However, he needs to not only find it but take it out. Here is the hab, by the way, for the Russian side, just in case he didn't realize it was in there. So yeah, they need to.
I think it's to dig it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Nice work, Thane.
absolutely finding it. But right now, Von Fluxen is coming down there, and there is no surviving that. Not with your shovel out.
I wouldn't survive that.
No, and neither would I. I don't think anyone would. Shovel versus what is he? He's not going in. Oh, he threw the grenade first. Yeah. That's actually a smart move. Just throwing the grenade, making sure, because you don't know if there's one or two there. And yeah, so they saved that FOB, but it is now, they now have a problem, right? Because their FOB is off flag.
It's gonna get flanked pretty soon.
Yeah, it's absolutely going to get flanked, and they are now sort of in a position where they have to defend this flag and they have to defend that FOB. So it's 2 locations instead of 1, especially with the FOB off flag. It's going to be trickier for them. But I mean, far from impossible, and it is relatively close. So it's not a huge disadvantage, but it's still a disadvantage. So OMBD now coming in from the river here, still attacking
really
district.
stacking up. Yeah.
I'm just quickly going to check on depot because I do believe I see injured people over there. And yeah, 303rd did send one dude, 1 or 2 actually, from the bodies. So there has been an attack on depot already. And there's now coming in like a lot more from the south, a BTR and a Logi, it looks like. So
yes,
there's absolutely attacks inbound. It's going to be 303rd attacking right now with Brazilian Fury supporting with Logis. And this is going to be like 303rd kind of been out of the action. They've kind of been the flanking squad so far.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun to see what they can do in this fight here, and they will be facing FireStorm for the most part. Actually, it is the composite crew, so it's FireStorm, OMBD, and Fear Academy, as well as I already said FireStorm, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And they're setting up an FOB, I think.
Oh yeah, they're definitely setting up an FOB on the south side here and staging it. It is quite far away though. I think I'd rather have it in the compound even closer. I know it's going to be even more obvious then, but at least you don't have that huge, super long supply line. Because this is going to be like, if they don't succeed the first time, it's going to be a wipe, and then they're all the way back here, and it's sort of, it'll give the enemy the time to completely regroup every time.
No, they're going further north.
All right. So, yeah, so they dropped the rally. Festus now already down. The 50 cal shooting back at him, and he's still not down.
He's burning. He's burning.
He's burning. Absolutely. Oh, nice job by that 50.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That was a rough one.
Absolutely a rough one. And 303rd and BRF now still got quite a few of them alive. They do drop the FOB, and the Logi has supplied it, but not having that BTR on offense is tricky. And let's just quickly have a look at how it's going. All right, so now bigger flank on that FOB, but it has been adequately defended here. There is Karak, or Kakaro. There we go. Kakaro, Jaffe, and Prado from Ops and BRF are defending this. East Poppy Farm Reaper now going to run into one of them. There we go. So, yeah, this sort of district still looking quite secure. Mumblerines still here defending it. They're dying in droves right now, but I don't think that's going to stop them very much. All right, let's quickly get back to depot then, because that's still working out. And then once this sort of settles down, either it's captured or it's defended, we will look at the scores. So here we go. 2-gun dude, Southland and Sweet here, going up against Extreme and Dad Mom Cat. What a name. 4 and 4 squared and Sergeant Crilly.
Done well so far.
Yeah,
but
really nice
take
work.
chances.
Yeah, we'll start falling back.
Brazilian Fury really pushed up anyway.
Absolutely. They got close, but Festus is here, and he's shooting them down this side here, and they're absolutely out of
We're
cover.
currently pushing down
Yeah.
south east.
They are throwing smoke grenades, though, which will help quite a
Yeah,
lot.
fine, just
But
watch
they
out.
have been spotted now. And a nice rocket, if only that guy
Okay.
wasn't already dead. And, ooh, look at this hab placement. Dude is digging the hab up, and it's like in between all these smoke grenades. This is super duper risky. They better capture this, because if this is just slightly spotted.
How's depot? You guys alright?
Yeah, and now
Yeah,
sort of
that is really risky.
that is absolutely risky, but look at the forces that are coming out of this thing. Right now, there's going to be 2 full squads here, and the green fella's just spawning in to defend. But this is, and with the FOB sort of in front of the hab as well, leaving it slightly exposed.
That's really interesting anyway. It's really risky, but it's worth it maybe.
Well, in this
One
instant,
shot.
absolutely, but it's sort of like, if this doesn't work out, that hab and that FOB, for that matter, is just, you can forget about it. You have to remove your own
Yeah.
FOB, because if they dig
Yeah.
that down to sticks, there's no way you're getting it up.
It's
But
like a one-shot chance.
absolutely, and it's looking like it will work out for them,
We might
especially
just
now
keep
they're
that.
already on the
Yeah, we-
FOB,
Yeah, you can spawn in time.
and it's only Slovak Spy alive. It looks like. Nope, no. There is another guy. It's Eklund from OMBD.
Here.
Slovak Spy now going down. Eklund, it's all on you. There's only
We're
12
gonna
guys
try to put
here.
up a hab down at the southern. We're gonna head up north and blue guys.
Fire potato there. Okay, so the FOB has gone down. Okay, right. So right now they're all on rally points, but they are spawning in, but this is going to be lost. There is no chance.
Wow, that was a really beautiful attack.
Absolutely. Very, very risky, but it did pay off.
Yeah,
Are they taking depot?
I would never have done that if I was the squad lead.
Yeah, me neither. Like, there's just no way. And now as well, it's like, okay, you have that hab there, but how is it going to help you in defense? Like, it's so easy to camp. It's so easy to, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe it's worth it.
Absolutely, it could have
Yeah.
been worth it. Like, they got the flag, so it had to be worth it. Now, once they clear this out, they have all the time in the world to do whatever they want. Like, it's going to be
Thanks.
at least a couple minutes before any significant forces here that's going to prevent you from doing what you need to do. However, a lot of Russians have gone down right now. 4 and 4 squared, Dad Mom Cat, Slovak Spy, and Extreme still alive here. Krilly and Festus, only guys going down. So, well, just, there's so many Russians here, they just don't have a chance. They don't. Especially now when Nadog, their team killing Dad Mom Cat, that's non-ideal.
They have a hab and everything.
Slovak Spy going down, Extreme going down,
We're
4 and
pushing
4
into,
squares,
district
squared now, all alone. And oh, they're saying they're pushing into district.
I'm gonna divert to district, try to get that fob down.
Yeah, so district is being hit pretty hard, and they're going for that FOB, and that FOB is the only thing that's being defended right now. OMBD coming in from the south here, pushing quite hard. I'm on district, by the way. If you didn't, yeah, you did follow. Excellent. So, yeah, this FOB might go down. Let's just keep it in frame and then have a look at the scores and everything. So right now it is 184 to 241. So the Russian side has sort of they have turned it around,
Yeah, it's completely
and they are now in the lead by a good 60 tickets, or actually 50, 54, 53, something like that. God knows, 57. And
I think this FOB is really important.
oh, it's absolutely important for this defense, but it's only important for another minute and a half, because they are definitely capturing depot. So it's like you have a time limit right now.
Taking the fob here, district.
So they are going to get that FOB, but they will not be able to get the double neutral because I'm guessing depot is going to be neutral any second.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that might be
The green fellas are coming from the north of depot to reinforce, but I don't think it's gonna help.
Looks like it's a little too
Well, yeah, not enough. I think it's too little, too late, and right now it's been neutralized. But I mean, they really, what they need to do is stop this cap now to have any kind of chance down there. I mean, those 20 tickets that they get from capturing the fob is absolutely going to be helpful, because it's 20 tickets less you have to win by next round. But I think right now it's going to be extremely difficult for them to sort of stabilize from this and win it yet again. It's
squad four is
nearly
pushing into
impossible
district now.
for the insurgent side to win this round so far.
depot, boys.
But
Coming over there.
I mean, the kind of win the Russians are looking at right now isn't devastating at all, and they're going to have to be on their toes next round. And right now it's just about how much damage can you do for the insurgent side. Like, how much damage can they do to quell this? Okay, hang
We're
on.
taking district center now.
And yeah, so now they're saying they're capturing district center insurgents, but I don't think Russians are worried about that.
Let's do this, boys. Depot gang, I
No,
believe.
yeah, the Russians are gonna cap depot in a second now,
Yeah.
or in a minute.
All right, so then we're going to have to look at Stone Bend, because I believe Mumblerines are already in there. And yeah, so right now, insurgents having caught on the back foot. Mumblerines already here, dropping FOB.
Squad 4, if you want to drop a fob and it's clear, I can supply.
And yeah, so they are now in defense positions. Mumblerines here. And this is going to be extremely difficult. And
They're already attacked.
it's, yeah. This is actually really, really bad news for the insurgent side, especially with Mumblerines being sort of in the major compounds
You said you stopped it.
before the defense could be set up, because right now you're attacking your own defense flag, if you get my point, right?
Exactly.
It's a situation where you should have the defensive advantage and they should have to fight in on you.
Yeah, and they're
And then-
already inside.
Yeah, and you're sort of you're in the bad position. So they
Okay, we're gonna go
didn't
to
turn around
defense.
fast enough, I'd say. And right now,
Stone Bend.
Stone Bend is the Russian attack flag, and it is almost cleared out. And they're now on the Hab on Fluxen. Found the Hab, on the Hab.
They're amazing. They're just pushing like a train.
Yeah, absolutely. There's just no resistance. Everyone's just dying in their wake right now.
Oh my god.
And they're on the Hab. Oh, but Krilly gets both of them. Beautiful shooting. Gets Nordic and shields.
Oh!
My goodness.
Sergeant Kriller.
Absolutely.
hero.
MVP right here.
But I'm getting reports it's been cleared for now.
And he now single-handedly saved a part of this defense here. They need a huge spawn-in, though, to prevent the rest of this Mumblerines machine coming in.
Squad 1 if you want to take the MTLA.
But, yeah, it's only Moldy, Machine, and Assy right now.
Yeah, it's like 4 Mumblerines coming in.
Yeah, but the rest of them are most likely spawning in. I assume they have a rally point somewhere.
Let's see what Moldy can do.
Yeah, Robbie could be taking out the rally. So they don't have any spawn point right here.
What's the cap at depot? Did we
Oh,
start yet?
Moldy. Oh, and gets both of them.
Yeah.
Jesus. And, oh, but Eeyores spawning outside here just by fluke. He has the ability. Oh, but gets taken out by Moldy.
That was amazing job
Take the nails.
There's
that Moldy did.
enemies.
Yeah, he
Never
did
mind.
take out at least 3 that I saw, probably more. He must have taken out Krilly as well. So
Yeah,
right now,
the-
right now Moldy, Valruk, and Assi are on this hab, and this hab is not gonna last. Chewy Moose coming in, but gets Valruk and does not get Assi, and gets taken out. So basically, they're not actually holding inside the hab. Now they are, but yeah. All right, so let's just assume this is lost right now, especially with the Septus Meat Machine and Beginner now coming in on the same sort of direction here. Let's quickly have a look. Oh, but 303rd
Yeah.
and Brazilian Fury, super duper nice hold on Depot here. Like, there's no way.
There's no way.
Hmm.
Russian tickets 224 against Insurgent 34
AD was
right
good.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, ooh, but they did have an IED on that hab, it looks like. I think because everyone close to it is just dead. So they could still save this hab, but it's going to be super tricky, especially now.
We should probably
You'll
try to get
notice
this
that the
12
insurgent side are spawning in their own main base, and that's going to be a long way to run. So, yeah, but now 4-4 squared coming in, Festus coming in, Festus killing Deceptus. Actually, I think that was Extreme B, but Beginner
We secured the hab.
definitely getting killed by Festus. Their meat machine going down, so this hab area is secure. They can build it back up, and they can stop this from being a total curb stomp. Shields and Nordic on the east side there.
I think now, if any, this is
Are you
gonna be the
enjoying your
time to
drink?
start taking out those bombs. They definitely have one south of Depot, and they definitely have one in the district.
Sort
Oh.
of stop the attack now at Stonebend.
Yeah, absolutely. The attack has been stopped, so it gives them a little bit more time to do damage. Nordic is here. Oh, gets killed by Baby Jesus there. And, yeah. I mean, it buys them a little more time, but right now, 7 tickets, right? There's
7
been...
tickets.
Yeah. So it's a matter of seconds or minutes. 2 tickets now, 5 tickets lost in as many seconds. So yeah,
Well-
we are gonna call this
no,
218. Yeah, 218
GG.
ticket win here to
GG.
the Russian side. So congratulations to Mumblerines, Brazilian Fury, 303rd Tiger Battalion, and Squad Ops. And GG to
that was a
the Green
great game.
Fellas. Absolutely, the Green Fellas, FireStorm, and well, the composite here, OMBD as well. Fear Academies has had a finger in sort of the whole pot. So yeah, really well done, everyone. Let's just
Nice
get all the
work.
scores. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's it for round 1, and join us for round 2.